Hey guys, this is CyberKnight 610, and I thought I would do a discussion video. I hadn't done a discussion video in a long while, and for people that don't know what they are, it's basically I talk about a different archetype or type of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are about to come out, and in the comments you guys tell me what you think about this archetype or type of cards as well. And so yeah, I picked out a few different cards too. I always pick out a few of about at least 10 or so. It depends on how big the archetype is that I pick. Like, for example, though, this one I'm going over the Bugman archetype, and there's really only 4 cards in there. And I usually only go over the monsters too. So yeah, for people that don't know, that's just kind of how it works. Anyway, let's talk about the Bugman archetype. This will be coming out in Generation 4. Very interesting archetype. They remind me of a mix between gadgets and of the XYZ, all those kind of go together. They just kind of all remind me of that. So yeah, let's look at the first one, Bugman X. He is a fiend effect monster, of course, with 2,000 defense, 0 attack, and his effect is if you control a face-up Bugman Y, when you normal summon this card, you can special summon 1 Bugman Z from your deck. It's a pretty cool ability. They all kind of have a similar effect, so they can all get out on the field. As you will see with Bugman Y, let's see, he is a dark level 3, 1,400 attack, 1,600 defense, fiend as well, and if you control a face-up Bugman Z, when you normal summon this card, you can special summon 1 Bugman X from your deck. So yeah, you can see how they're really similar, and then we'll go straight to Bugman Z. They all have like a weird look to them. Let's see, level 3, 0 attack, 1,500 defense, and it's also a fiend, just like the others. You would think that they would be insect. And let's see, his effect is if you control a face-up Bugman X, when you normal summon this card, you can special summon 1 Bugman Y from your deck. So as you can see, they all, bring each other out. They, like I said, that kind of reminds you of the gadgets, except it's more of a special summon versus going to the hand. So that can also, in a way, kind of reminds me of the Royal Knights or whatever they're really called. I forgot. I think it's like Royal Knights, some people call them. But, like Queen's Knight, King's Knight, and Jack's Knight, which they kind of had a similar effect, as in, whenever I believe it was when King was on the field and Queen was, then Jack's Knight would come out. So it's kind of that same strategy, I guess you could say. And here's the one they all bring out. This is supposedly their trump card that whenever you get them all, it brings out this dude. Super Bugman, level 4 with 3,000 defense, 0 attack, which is kind of odd, a card. And let's see, he is a fiend, of course. And this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can be special summoned and face-up defense edition by removing from play 1 Bugman X, Bugman Y, and Bugman Z from your graveyard. While this card is face-up on the field, switch the attack and defense of all face-up attack position monsters on the field. There can only be 1 face-up Super Bugman on the field. It's a very interesting card. I could see this whole archetype being used as more of a fun deck, maybe mixed in with something in the meta game. Who knows? I wanted to talk about these because I really did think they're pretty interesting. Since they do remind me of the gadgets a lot. And gadgets, I was actually pretty surprised how well the gadgets do. They're good for anti-meta, and supposedly they're going to be really good with Exceeds, from what I've been hearing. So yeah, maybe these guys will do pretty well as well. They look pretty interesting. The Super Bugman's pretty cool card. I mean, at least these will be used for just fun. Maybe not, your top meta deck, but it does look like it might be a fun archetype just to use, especially if you happen to get a bunch of them, like at the sneak preview or a pack or anything whenever these finally come out. So yeah, that's pretty much all, which kind of sucks because it is not that much of an archetype. There's only 4 cards in the whole archetype, so I didn't have much to talk about on this one. But yeah, so far, I don't know. I think these will be pretty good. I'm hoping, or I'm kind of guessing, I guess, that the other Bugman will end up being rares and commons, and this one will be probably a super or an ultra. I just kind of wonder. Go ahead and tell me what you think it will be in the next set. I don't think any of the rarities have been announced for the next set, so everything, nothing's really a bad guess. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Be sure to subscribe. I plan to have a lot more discussions. I will go over the mainspring as well. I don't know which one I plan to upload first, our discussions. And of course, I had a box opening of Generation Force, which you could see. I think I got a few of these guys. I didn't get a Super Bugman, but I did, I think, get a few of the others. So be sure to check that out, and you'll see some of them before they come out for us. All right, and yeah, that's all. Bye, YouTube. Hey guys, it's CyberKnight 610. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel and the links down below.